Hello everyone, and here we go for another video with information and talking about the upcoming game Total War Warhammer. Now today's video we're going to start off by talking about something that has been confirmed in a forum post by CA on their forums, which there's a link to in the description. It's not the main theme of today, but it's just a wee bit of information that we got out of this, which I thought was quite nice. Now, it is the end game mechanic of Total War. Once you've done your faction's main sort of goal, for the dwarves, say who's you're playing as the grudge bearer, it's wiping out all your grudges, you've basically done that. Or as the Empire, you've united the Empire, you're standing strong. There's an end game mechanic. It's sort of like, oh yeah, you think you're doing good, you're nearly winning? Ha ha ha, that's cute. Chaos is coming to get you. That's what it is. The Ever Chosen is going to spawn a bit like Attila and his Doom stacks in Attila. I don't think it'll be as bad as Attila because there's a lot of complaining over the Doom stacks, but I think it will be it's something that's supposed to be like the finale, the boss. It's like everything's going really well, you've nearly carved out this glorious empire that will last for a long, long time. Well, if you're playing as the Empire, of course. And then you're all of a sudden like, oh, fuck. Chaos are descending, they're invading me, it'll be that sort of hold, finally you can fight back sort of thing, if you do manage to hold, that is. So, that is the first thing we want to talk about. The second thing is, we're actually going to talk about DLC today. I normally say I don't want to talk about it because there's a lot of people hating all sorts, this, that, and the next thing. But CA have been very upfront, very transparent, and they're like, look, we know a lot of you are angry, but here is all our information. The who, what, where, when, why, and it is exactly what I thought it would be, to be honest, because I know CA is a company and they're always trying to do what's best for their consumers, and I know other companies, let's not name them, that are basically milking their fan base for that dollar. They're milking their fan base for those green notes. But CA, from what I've seen of them, are not really like that at all. Now, a lot of yous will probably already be jumping down my throats like, right, that's it, straight to the comments. Rah 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 rah. Right, please don't be like that. Just listen to me for a second. CA have posted all the information about why they've done this, why the Chaos are a DLC faction. It is basically, okay, I'm not sure if I'll be as good at explaining it as them. You're making a game. You know how much this game's going to make. You estimate, so you can then allocate a budget for making it. You use up all that budget making the game, there you go, that's what your game you get. Now obviously, when making something as expansive as Warhammer Total War, that's not going to last long, that original sort of game and budget. So if they want to make more than the 4 races they were going to focus on, then they've got to have some other form of income. So they were like, right, we really want Chaos to be there as an endgame sort of boss, but we can't afford to with the budget for the initial game, and we don't want to put the price of the game up. So we'll make it a win-win situation for everyone by making this pre-order. So if you pre-order, you're getting them free anyway, and it's still helping them for the simple fact is it's showing them a better projection of what their income's going to be like once the game's released. Or if you wait until after, you're helping them by increasing the actual money they're going to be making. So that gives them more money and more leeway to get another team in with a different budget that needs to be funded all on its own, separate from the main game, so all expenses separate, to create additional content. And that additional content is the chaos. And if they did not do this, we wouldn't have that end game. So even the people that are like, nope, I'm going to wait till release day, which is your own opinion, that's fine, and just going to buy the base game, they're not going to buy any DLC because DLC is scum. They're still going to benefit from it for the simple fact is they'll be able to fight chaos. Chaos will still be coming after them. The game will be longer. There's more to do. All for free for them. They just won't be able to play as the chaos, but they'll still be there. They'll still be fighting against them. They'll still be enlarging and enriching their campaign for free. So I don't really feel I'm the best at explaining this. If you go over and read the CE's post in the description, you'll see what I mean. Now I agree full-heartedly out there, a lot of companies use DLC to milk their fan base, their clients, their consumers, whatever you want to call us, the commoners. Yeah, there's a lot of milking going on out there. But in other cases, in CA, all I've seen DLC is enrich our gameplay, enrich our playtime, adding more to what we've got. Because to be honest, without this Chaos DLC, the game would seem a lot more empty. Because I remember right back when they announced the 4 races, I was a bit like, oh, Chaos isn't one of my favourites, but you know what I mean? But then if they took the dwarfs out, I'd be like, oh, dwarfs? Or if they took the orcs, I'd be like, oh, no orcs. See what I'm saying? I'm actually still a wee bit, oh, no elves? But I'm kind of glad in a way because it's not too, you know what I mean, don't want to bite off more than they can chew kind of thing. We don't want them to have to add another 2 DLCs just for the elves to be in it at launch. There's only so much they can do at one time. Okay, and I'm just really rambling and talking on at the moment, so feel free to leave your opinion in the description, in the comment section, whether you agree with me, disagree with me. I'm not much of a debater these days. I don't really like debating much anymore. I just like to live and let live, and everyone has their own opinion. So I doubt I'll argue with anyone in the comments, but I'm sure somebody else might like to. Either way, in the either or. But it's really, I'm just asking one thing. Before you go in there, it's cut content, it's this and that. At least look at the forum posts and see the reasoning behind it and all this, that and the next thing, and try and understand why. Don't just label it as cut content, because this Chaos faction is not cut content. It's actually enriching content, and it's enriching free as well. Free for you, lots of free if you pre-order, a little bit free if you don't buy the DLC, and well, a little bit free and some paid if you do buy the DLC. So I hope you aren't just going to instantly gripe on it, because I'm going out on a wing here and hoping you aren't, because I know a lot of people will just instantly go, it's cut content, blah 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 blah. But try and understand. And I'm going around in circles here, but I know some companies do milk us. So thanks for your time. Try and do a wee bit of research before you jump to conclusions, because things are not as simply black and white, especially when it comes to DLC. Sorry for making this so long, it was only meant to be about a minute long. But I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you understand the situation a wee bit better. I definitely recommend them, whether you hate DLC full stop, or you love DLC full stop, or you're like me from situation to situation, depends where you like it or hate it. I recommend reading that forum post. So bye bye folks. See you all next time.